He probably would have smelled. Yeah, probably. Where's she at?
Is this blood?
Cops see shocking things every day, but the discoveries that these cops made are life-changing and stomach-churning. Starting with our first case, where law enforcement made a grisly discovery in a bucket. On February 23, 2022, dispatch in Green Bay, Wisconsin, received this chilling 911 call.
County Public Safety, how may I help you?
Yes, I'd like an officer at 829 Stony Brook. My friend just woken me up and swears that she found her severed head of her son in the basement.
The mother of 24-year-old Shad Thyrion swore that she had discovered the severed head of her son in a bucket. Law enforcement raced to the address, certain that they were about to uncover a prank or someone who was hallucinating. What they uncovered instead was horrendous. The horrified, disassociative look on the officer's face confirms the mother's worst fear. Inside the bucket was the severed head of Shad Thyrion, who was murdered, decapitated, and had several of his body parts sliced off by the woman he was seeing, Taylor Shabusiness. When police arrived at Taylor's address, there was even more horrible evidence to be discovered.
Nothing. Hey. Is this blood? Does this look like blood to you? Or am I just tripping? Bloody footprint? You see this right here?
Could possibly be blood.
Hi, Taylor. How's it going? Officer Russell with the Green Bay Police Department. Just make sure you ain't got nothing on you here. With Taylor. Taylor, you have one more for your, arrest. Just put your hands behind your back, quick.
Anybody else in your apartment?
You got blood on your hands here, too. No, on your hands. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to.
What apartment is it?
Taylor, who was covered in blood, was promptly arrested. She was sentenced to life in prison, but unfortunately, it's law enforcement who will have to deal with a lifetime of memories about this horrible discovery.
I'm here. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Okay.
On July 25, 2023, law enforcement received a call that 37-year-old Sushi Staples' 10-year-old son, Zion, had ended his life with a shotgun. However, the child had never been reported as deceased or taken to a coroner. After getting several concerning calls about this, they went to the Staples household to find out for themselves. And things did not go as planned.
How can I help you? Hi.
Are you Miss Staples?
Yes, how can I help you?
So we got kind of a weird phone call. Do you know Latricia?
No.
No.
I don't know anybody out here.
Some lady called DCFS. And,
What?
And kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves.
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me too. That's what.
I am so sorry about this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain. I have went down to Rock Island and filed a police report on her.
Okay.
I have went and put a restraining order on her.
What's her name?
Her name is Tony. This girl is never in it. She has so many different Facebook pages she stalks me from. She has made up different names, called me from different numbers. I have changed my number, tried to do everything I can.
Right.
Sushi continued to vent to law enforcement about her supposed trouble with her ex's new woman. Sadly, this is just another day for the officer, but there's a secret lurking that he will soon uncover.
So they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself
Sir,
and he's in your
come on
basement.
now. You think? Look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out
No,
of here?
you need a search warrant to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not about to have my rights violated because someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. Like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here seeing if, we have to investigate it, no matter how crazy it sounds.
If you want to do that, I would suggest you go through the proper protocols. I'm not about to let some crazy woman who now has my husband make Uranus accusations like this and have my rights violated.
No, I get it. That's what
that is not okay. I have 4 girls in here.
That's what I'm just asking. I'm not
4 children.
I'm not trying to blame anything on you. I'm not saying this is true. I was just asking. Okay.
This is nuts.
That's all it is. Okay.
I have 4 children.
Her
in here.
ex-husband's new girlfriend's been causing her
And
issues. She thinks that's who it is.
Ongoing. She's been harassing my job, harassing my place of business, harassing my children. I'm sick of it.
And you guys only have girls?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 4. Do you want to see them?
No. They said it was a son. I was just curious if that's even true.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a never-ending story with these 2.
I get, like I said, I'm not trying to bother you or anything, but we get a call, no matter how crazy it sounds, we still got to come up and see if there's any truth.
And this is crazy.
It is.
This is very crazy.
Okay.
I have been living here for 6 years. My neighbors have never had a complaint. Don't you think if my neighbors would have heard something like that, they would have made a call or said something to somebody?
I would believe so, yeah.
Just think about it. It don't make no kind of sense. This girl is psycho.
This situation is crazy, yes, but not for the reason that Sushi is implying. As officers walk away, Sushi has one last message for them. But Sushi did have something to hide. The very next day, law enforcement returned with a search warrant to look at her property, and Sushi was not thrilled.
Yes.
Sushi? Can you come out?
What's going on?
Well, just step on out. I'll explain everything.
Wait a minute, my kid's in here.
Okay, I understand that, but we have a search warrant for the house.
We're asking you for your cooperation to be up front with us.
Okay, hold on.
So step on out.
No, step out.
What part of the house do you all have a search warrant for?
The whole house.
The whole house.
So you need to step out. Step out.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
Open the door.
We'll all walk in casually. We're not going to tear up your house or anything. So.
Calm down. My kids are in here.
Okay.
Please.
How many?
4.
And where at in the house?
They're upstairs. I just made them go upstairs. I don't want to scare my kids. Can we just calm
These
down?
officers are gonna walk in there with you, and I got a copy of the warrant here for you, honey.
Can I see the warrant, please? And I can call my lawyer.
Everything's secured here.
Can I see the warrant before we walk any further? I'm calm.
We have a valid search warrant, so.
I understand, but you haven't let me see it yet, and you're walking through my house.
It's right here. You don't run how we do.
You don't. You're not in control of this.
Okay. I'm trying to see. Well,
So I need your phone too.
my phone. That's not my phone.
Well, that's phone is taken.
Hold on to that. So which rooms are your kids in?
Obviously not.
They're upstairs. I am very cooperative. I'm not fighting anybody.
You're fine. You're
I'm
fine.
just, look, I'm
Tina?
scared. My kids
I'm
are
going
here.
upstairs and.
Sushi has every reason to be scared because as law enforcement begins to speak with her, her story falls apart and shocking revelations come to light for law enforcement.
So the reason we're here, okay, is because we're investigating a call that we had, okay? The officers came out and talked to you last night, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We have to handle that real seriously, okay? Because the allegations are that you have a son and that he's deceased and he's here in this house. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
One of the calls from 2021, DCFS came out to your residence in Chicago, and there was a Zion Staples there. Along with your 4 daughters, and then another young boy.
We had kids in the neighborhood come over.
So,
Some of those kids that were implicated were not, in fact, our children. They were there.
so you're saying there was a kid in your apartment that was not your kid, named Zion.
I didn't say his name was
Staples.
Zion. No.
somewhere here we've got to clear this up with this Zion
Yes.
Staples.
Yes, and
Benefits, listen to it. Benefits being put in his name that you're receiving from.
I haven't
And
received
then,
any benefits.
and then also involved in this.
I haven't received any benefits. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, it's
Someone
under
has
state-
stolen my identity. I have proof of that. If you go in my phone, you'll be able to see the messages between me and the FBI agent in Milwaukee. So
This is separate from that with the DCFS call.
because somebody is obviously claiming benefits and getting
No, no, no,
probably
no,
getting
no,
food
no, no,
stamps
no,
or
So,
something.
but they're
That's
getting
separate.
food stamps for your 4 daughters and Zion.
And I've been having a hard time with that because I can't get any because of that, and I've been working on it.
Okay, are we gonna find anything in your house that has Zion's name on it? Birth certificate, social security card, or anything like that?
Nope.
Only moments later, police make their first earth-shattering discovery.
What is that?
First hit for Zion Staples.
Zion Staples.
That's not mine.
Sushi Staples. Child up. It's found in your
We
room.
need
along
to
with the
get
Social
we
Security
need
card.
to get this
Stop
figured out. Stop this.
Lying.
It's over.
Where's that kid? You need to come clean because we're not going anywhere. This is just, you're just gonna dig yourself a bigger grave now. I asked you if there's anything with Zion's name in this house. You said no.
I needed some extra help, okay? That was it.
What do you mean by that?
I had a person that makes documents. And it was just really hard, like,
So is Zion a real person?
you know.
Despite Sushi's claim that Zion isn't a real person, law enforcement continue to search the house. In the garage, they uncover something devastating. Inside the trash can, law enforcement uncovered the body of 10-year-old Zion. He had died 7 months prior and had been decomposing in the trash can ever since. The sight was a horror to the officers who discovered it, but perhaps even more shocking is Sushi's reaction to being arrested.
Walk out.
We'll cuff you in front, okay?
This is embarrassing. I can get in the car. Do you got to take
have-
my dignity away and put me in cuffs?
We're not gonna put him behind you, okay?
My neighbors
We're gonna walk you to the car real quick, and then we'll get you out of here, okay?
My neighbors, they've been knowing me for 6 years. You see that badge over there? I work 2 jobs at Genesis.
I hear you.
I go to school out here. God, this is embarrassing.
Sushi was only sentenced to 2 years in prison after she pleaded guilty to endangering the life of a child. Her son reportedly shot himself using an unsecured firearm. On October 16, 2023, officers in Akron, Ohio, responded to a residence when a woman reported that her friend was keeping an injured woman with him against her will in his garage. But what was awaiting officers was worse than they ever could have imagined.
No.
William, come out now, Akron Police!
Come out.
Come out now! Nothing in your hand! Nothing in your hand! Now! Now! You're good, buddy!
Coming out or not?
Did you see him? Get out here now! Come out now! Come out now!
Bro, you're gonna get in a second. You better come the right out now.
Now!
He's up in the attic.
Come on. Keep going. No, I don't. Keep everything out of your hands.
He's in the attic. He's in the attic.
Keep everything out of your hands.
You keep your hands up, man. Keep your hands up.
We'll go hands down.
Put it down.
Drop it. Drop. No, not your whole body. Get up. Turn around and walk backwards.
Walk towards us. Walk towards us.
Keep your hands up. Put your hands up.
Hey, we'll cuff.
Hey,
Take your face that way.
Just keep coming. Watch your step. Right there.
William Mozinga, the suspect, came down from the attic of the garage after several minutes of law enforcement screaming at him. But it was the woman that left officers gawking in horror.
There's no one else up there?
Where do you live at here? Thompson? How far away is that?
Like 30 minutes, like close to Chardon.
Why don't you have a seat right there? Why don't you have a seat right there on that suite?
He probably would have smelled. Yeah, probably. Where's she at? Up there also?
Yeah. Why don't you just sit down there?
You guys have water.
We'll get you some stuff here.
Car number 12.
I'll go grab you a bottle of water.
Yes, hold on.
The horrible bruising on the victim's eyes indicates that she is potentially suffering from a skull fracture due to blunt force trauma. Law enforcement rushed her to the hospital, where she made a full recovery and soon was reunited with her son. Mozinga has yet to be sentenced for kidnapping the innocent 23-year-old. Which of these cases did you find the most shocking? Let us know in the comments down below.